Okay, new goal. So it turns out New Game Plus, it's a lot easier to die than I thought it was going to be. I was just overconfident, I suppose. So I think what I'm going to try and do is ring the 2 bells within this episode and then just have that be it. Because I am not looking, I can already tell that Ornstein and Smo in this New Game Plus is going to be pretty much a nightmare. Pro dodge, by the way. Yeah, Ornstein and Smo are going to be crazy. They're already like pretty crazy before, I can't imagine the crap I'm gonna get put through right now. Please. That should be the tagline of this game. It's like prepare to die. It's like, no, you should have quit when you were ahead. Basically. Dark Souls. Quit while you're ahead. Don't make an unnecessary episode that shows that you're getting owned by Gargoyles. I don't care what anyone says, Gargoyles are kind of tough. Especially when they do crap like this. And I'm not, this arena that you fight them on is so bullcrap. And then, like, there's just some times where they are, like, pro, man. Like, look at this. It's like, he is just busting out that back dodge every chance he can. Well, actually, managed to heal a little bit. He's like, I don't know, it's... Right. There we go. Are we already getting lit up? No? Where was shield? Alright. There's this freaking thing we got in my way. We got like all the gargoyle loot. That's cool. Yeah, I know I've said this before, once again, it's like pretty much whatever the bosses want to spam or however they want to act, it's like most of the time translates to how that fight's gonna go. Like, for example, he was just doing that backstep and it's like, you know, it's like the AI is off the chain sometimes. Like, really, like, the only way I beat Gwendolyn was that she just decided to do the right attacks at the right time that benefited me. think I sold. Again. I don't know why. It's, once again, autopilot. We made a mistake. We've made it an awful mistake. Hopefully he just wants to decide. Oh, he didn't. He didn't. He buffed himself, actually. We might be having some trouble here. Oh, he wants to parry. This guy drops actually a grip of humanities. Guess not. Alright, on to the next one. So I think that we can take the next connecting flight to Denver, make our way to Albuquerque after we make a pit stop in Houston. Sounds like a game plan. You know, I kind of want to go fight. Stray Demon real quick, actually. Show off my Skittles against that boss. Yeah, it's like heat guided when you have the little dark wood grain on the ring on. There's a couple of bosses that I have down packed, and one of them is definitely, Stray Demon in this game, and then in Dark Souls 2, the Pursuer, I think is what his name is. He's like a big old knight dude. He's I think like the second boss that you confront, and I didn't know about the quick kill way of getting rid of him, so I actually learned the legitimate the way to fight him, and I mean it's very simple once you've practiced for even a half hour at it, but nonetheless it still looks pretty impressive. And this guy, it's just rinse and repeat. It's he goes for the AoE attack, then let's see this. Remember what I was saying before? Like that's easily what can happen sometimes. So you fall down into this pit, and he just decides to open up with that AoE attack, and if you have little to no health to begin with, then you're in trouble. I mean, I guess it's not that impressive. He's a pretty easy boss, especially when he just decides to spam this. Oops, to be the devil. Okay, let's the swing is it's where it's at. If you don't know how to. Don't see that swing coming. He's just gonna butt bash and be lame. Oh, so AoE attack. And not to mention, once again, the Darkwood Grain Ring. There's a reason why I think there isn't Darkwood Grain Ring in Dark Souls 2, and that's because I believe I read this somewhere that this ring, like, just everybody, it was like you were gonna play PvP, you had this ring, especially if you were a melee character. You just had this ring. It was that good. Kind of midair. And that's it. But it's funny because he is tremendously easier than the guys that just fought the freaking gargoyles. Yeah. I don't know why I felt the need to come fight him. This guy is tougher than that freaking stray demon. Oh shoot. I swear I've played this game before. I just realized that's where that was gonna put me. That's no big deal, still pretty close. Still faster than getting dropped off. Having to run all the way back up there and then get picked up and brought and all that in the cutscene. I think this is, if not as fast, and just yeah. One thing I was kind of thinking about was a future kind of Souls-born game that'd be cool is I think it was in Final Fantasy XII. There was a kind of a like a by the way, so let's say you kill that guy real quick. And, you know, I'm kind of curious if you can have 2 rings of favor and protection, so give me 1 second. I guess it was a job board is the word I'm looking for in Final Fantasy XII, where you can like pick up missions, and they are typically missions where I'm not even gonna say typically. I think they're all missions where you go and you go seek out a particular. What the heck was that? You go and seek out a particular monster. It's like a hunt. I guess that's what I'm saying. It'd be nice if there's kind of a monster hunter aspect to this game where it kind of gives you a little side mission that doesn't. The problem with the side missions in this game is that they're just like, I don't know, like really kind of obscure. Like you, it's not very. I mean, that kind of goes with the theme of the game is obscurity and not exactly knowing what to do. But I would like to do the side missions, but they are not very apparent as to what the heck you're supposed to do. Let's see if you can have 2 Fathom rings on. Cannot. Fair enough. damage these guys do now. One of these days I'll learn that drop. Maybe like a year from now, if I decide to do another playthrough of this game. Maybe I'll learn a different thing, like become a pyromancer or something. Pyromancy, I think is still like the most OP class in this game, especially if you're like playing on a original patch version of this game. Pyromancy is like massive damage as a pyromancer. But I think ultimately, like speedrunners found that Dark Knight Halberd, and then you do this glitch where you kind of swap out the attack animation for something else. Like you can put in the rapier animation, which I'm not sure if it's the same amount of stamina, but it's definitely like faster. So this is what it's like if you don't have the the rusted iron ring. I have it. It's just I don't need to apply it. It's okay. It's the rusted iron ring is a little bit more useful for, let's say, fighting the Hydra than it is in that area. But really on that area in particular is a little less intimidating when you have so much HP. Being poisoned is not that big of a deal. But I will get rid of this poison because I'm not sure how much tougher Quelaag is. What? I think I fed all my freaking moss to, what's his name? Dude McPherson, whatever his name is. Weird worm dude who eats you. Uh-oh. Save me! Alright, I'm gonna save y'all. You can see that was pretty stupid. Alright. I'm gonna ring both bells. That's the goal. Get trapped. I'm actually kind of surprised that I survived that attack to begin with. And then, of course, I think I got hit by lava flying through the air. Oh boy. Pretty sure I first tried both those bosses in the original playthrough. But really, by the time I reached Quelaag, I think I had like this as a +3, something like that. Even taking on Quelaag with like a regular Drake sword, like you get the sword from the dragon's tail, it's kind of tough. Especially in the PS3 version, where all the bosses seem to be a bit more difficult. Nice. Wouldn't have it any other way. It'd be cool if you could fly. Just like at some point, You just gain the ability to fly. Just fly around. Make my life a little bit easier. He's much more unique than the other guys. Danny Phantom. Whatever happened to that? Yeah, maybe I'll make a tier list of like from 1992 to 2006 cartoons on Nickelodeon. Number 1. Hey Arnold. I don't even know the Hey Arnold theme. I kind of wanted to like bust it out, but I can't even remember what it is. Like, I don't think there's any lyrics to it, it just has a certain beat to it, but I can't remember what it is. Now I'm legitimately thinking, what's the best cartoon from that kind of era? Invader Zim was pretty good. That's definitely hard to beat that. Invader Zim is good if you have like a particular kind of sense of humor. Oh. Man, Rugrats was like pretty big deal. But you know, I mean, once you're past a certain age, a show about babies is, yeah. But I think that Rugrats, the year Rugrats came out was literally the year I was born, so I think that it was destined for me to like that show. Yeah, I don't know. There's this like Rocko's Modern Life, Angry Beavers, freaking Doug, that early 90s, like, can't really mess with it. Watch Nickelodeon all day. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, this show's coming on, I'm not gonna watch anymore. It's like all day you could watch Nickelodeon. that was the era. How much further do I go? Do I just bottom out at Ornstein and Smo? Is that what I do? Is that where this is going? Imagine this is where it's going. just feel like once I stop recording this episode, I'm done. And if all the enemies do more damage, that area in particular where Ornstein and Smough are Anor Londo in its entirety is going to be just ridiculous. I don't know, I think that part of me feels like I just managed to like plow through this game. Playing a little bit of the new game plus is whatever. Problem with playing like this new game plus through its entirety is that I don't know, I'm gonna have to go get another weapon and then like level the hell out of it. I need to like search up what weapon's gonna be stronger than this because it's only a matter of time before the damage on this is just irrelevant. Like even Quelaag, that took a long time. Oh boy. Alright, Daddy, see you. I'm gonna die this lightning guy and then that's it. That's probably how this is gonna all kind of go down right now. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna die of a boulder and then that's how it's gonna go. I'm not sure if it does more damage. Everything just in general does more damage, including the boulder. If the boulder does more, well, actually I have a bunch of HP now, so maybe the boulder's not that big of a deal. And then also, I didn't even get hit by the boulder the past couple times I went past it, so. The boulder! Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah, you can't fuck with that. I can't really remember what years Avatar The Last Airbender was, but man. Easily the greatest like Nickelodeon cartoon of all time. I can say that without really worrying. Like, damn. Funny part is this seems like I'm gonna do Sen's Fortress like first try, which was not the case. Sen's Fortress, for whatever reason, gave me a hell of a time when I was doing this original playthrough. It's just being unrelenting. Oh boy, here it comes. Here comes the eating my words. Here it comes! Yay! Alright, that's this game in a nutshell. Hope everyone enjoyed yeah, this half hour. Well, he got what he deserved. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down for a while, so if anyone cares to comment about whether I should do another playthrough of this, I'll consider doing a Pyromancer playthrough of this, but I'm definitely gonna be like watching or looking at a playthrough or a walkthrough of doing that. So I mean, it's not gonna be like, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'll see you guys later.